All right, here we are talking about solving quadratic equations. This time we're going to be delving into level 4. So let's get right to it. So, if you haven't seen up through level 3, you might want to do that, especially the level 3, okay? Because the strategy for solving level 4 builds off of that. Okay, so we're taking a look at this problem. Okay, in level 3, we were taking advantage of the symmetry, right? That symmetry of the square. So we'll go ahead and start with that. Okay, so again, based off of what we know about multiplying binomials, our quadratic's gonna result in something like this. So we've got x squared here. Now, splitting our negative 12x into two equal pieces, we get negative 6x and negative 6x. So working towards our binomials, right? We've got x here and x here, right, to get our x squared. And then x times negative 6 will give us negative 6x, and x times negative 6 will give us negative 6x. But now when we multiply negative 6 times negative 6, we get positive 36, right? Which is not what we have here, okay? But that's really an easy fix because we can just add whatever we need to both sides, right, in order to make that 36, right? So what's going to do that? In this case, it'll be 29, okay? So if we go ahead and add 29 to both sides of our original equation, we end up with x squared minus 12x plus 36 equals, let's see, 39, 47, right? Okay. So from here, we now proceed just like actually level 3. Okay, so once we've added 29 to both sides and made this a perfect square, right? We've begun to complete the square, right? We've made this left side into x minus 6 squared, okay, equals 47. And from here, again, we could take either route, okay, but using the area model has made it really easy to complete that square, right? We see visually what we needed in order to complete it, right? We had to add 29 to 7 to get that 36, okay? And now we just finish up as usual, right? Again, this has become a level 3 problem here, okay? And now we've converted it into a level 2 problem, which in reality is basically just like a level 1 problem. We take the square root, we just have this extra step, right? X minus 6 equals positive square root of 47, or x minus 6 equals negative square root of 47. Okay, adding 6 to both sides in each case, we have 6 plus the square root of 47, or x equals 6 minus the square root of 47. All right. Done. Now let's take a look at a practice problem. So go ahead and pause. Try this one on your own, and then come back and take a look. So we want to start by taking advantage of the symmetry. So we've got our x squared term here. Our 14x we're going to divide into 7x and 7x. Okay, positive and positive. So that our terms that we're looking for, okay, we have x and x to give us x squared, and then a positive 7 times x and positive 7 times x going to give us our 7x terms. Okay, 7 times 7 is going to give us 49. So we need this term right here to be 49. So what is it that we need to subtract from 82 to get 49? 33. Okay. So we'll go ahead and subtract 33 from both sides. Okay, and we now have x squared plus 14x plus 49 equals negative 16. Okay, and again, now we've reverted this back into a level 3 problem, right? That old trick of turning a more complicated problem into something we already know how to solve. So now we can turn this into a level 2 problem, right? Because it's x plus 7 quantity squared equals negative 16. If you've been following along in the videos, you should be getting comfortable with these square roots at this point, the negative square roots in complex numbers. So we're going to end up with x plus 7 equals 4i, or x plus 7 equals negative 4i. Again, if you're not up on your complex numbers, go check out some videos. And the last step, we'll subtract 7 from both sides, so we get x equals negative 7 plus 4i, or x equals negative 7 minus 4i. Okay, and so that's a practice that I got for you. Go ahead and go try the worksheet. Again, you're taking advantage of the symmetry here and completing the square, okay, in order to make the pattern work, right? Convert it into a level 2 problem, which then converts into convert it to a level 3, which converts to a level 2, and then boom, you're good to go. All right, so try that, then come to Zoom meetings and ask questions.